Well, hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Good to see you guys for our hour of pencil power. I got a fun lesson plan for you, and I've been working on getting the drawings posted. I haven't done the post for a few days, and once I get behind, boy, it sure takes a while to get everything backed up. But I'm posting this one today. Remember this one? This was on the 13th. We did this one. This was called Tall Tales, and um, there you go. So I'm going to get that one posted onto our Instagram and onto Facebook. And then we did this. This was on the 8th. I finally finished this one. Did any of you guys finish this one with me? This one was I believe, last Friday, and I haven't posted this yet. Sorry, I'm going to get that posted coming up. And then this was the UFI, unidentified flying eye. The eyes have it. So I'm going to be posting these coming up. Hey, Jacqueline, good to have you and James back on YouTube, and Lily's on YouTube, and Keenan's is top of the morning. Jeffrey on YouTube, North and South Fourth. It's good to see you on YouTube. On Facebook, we have Diane Kelly, our wonderful volunteer room mom. Thank you so much, Diane, for helping us out here. And I want to thank you guys. Diane, if you want to go ahead and throw up our sponsor note, thank you guys for you are our sponsors. You guys are making this possible. I have over 500 lessons for families. Now, this hour of Pencil Power is scheduled to end June 1st when I start my summer art camps. And I would love you guys to consider signing up for my summer art camps. It's a full week for East Coast time, a full week for West Coast time, full week for Central time, a full week for India time. I got a week for Australia. I got a week for Western Europe, and I got a week for Eastern Europe, Estonia and Ukraine and Kurdistan. So there's the website right there. If you want to sign up for the summer camp, it's just one price. It's $99 for the whole family for the whole week. And you can come 1 hour, or you can come for all 3 hours of the art camp. It's so much fun. It's so great. Again, this one right here, this is usually $200. You take that 75% off, and it's only $49. And thank you so much. I am so grateful for all the hundreds of you that have signed up for this to help us keep our business running. Thank you so much. There's your 75% off code right there. All right, well, let's get going. We have hey, hi, my son's here looking in the room. Hi. And oh, okay. Our washing machine's off balance. I'll fix it. This is the joy of working live at home. I got to go down later and fix the washing machine's off balance. All right, now quick note, you guys. Before I start the lesson, last Saturday, we drew this with the NASA artist Jack Moore and NASA educator Patricia Moore. We did this wonderful hour webcast Saturday at noon. We drew the Artemis program, NASA's Orion spacecraft. I don't know why I misspelled that or missaid. The Orion spacecraft that's going to take the first woman and the next man back to the moon in 2024. All right. Well, now this Saturday, coming up, this Saturday at noon, that's 2 days from now, we're going to be drawing the Artemis rocket. We're going to draw that rocket. Okay. I'm so excited. We're going to have actual members. We're going to have members of the the SLS, the Space Launch System team there, that SLS right there. And we're going to have, again, NASA artist Jack Moore, NASA educator Patricia Moore. They're a wonderful husband and wife team, full of great information, terrific talent. And we're having guest artists coming on Saturday. Ready for this? Dan Fraga. He is a creator of Fragaboom. He's a former Marvel Comics illustrator, DC Comics illustrator, Image Comics illustrator. The guy's done everything all over the planet, and he's going to be our special guest artist. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. Here, there's my book. I hope you guys bought my book. I hope you have 10 copies of this on hand. All right, today we're going to draw uh, a lesson that was inspired by Bill Watterson from Calvin and Hobbes. Now he had Calvin. I don't know if you remember this, but he had Calvin take a box and he turned that cardboard box into his transmogrifier. His basically it was his transportation for his creativity. Well, we're going to draw the imagination craft, the imagination. What did I call it on YouTube? Imagination. Something is wrong with you here, two of me. Let me see here. Uh, let's see. You know what? I've been having trouble with the focus on YouTube. But let's see. How are YouTube seeing me here? Let's see. If I put this drawing up here before I start, YouTube, give me a. How is it? I have all my regular lighting on it. I can. You know what I can do is I can lighten it up. Let me try to lighten up YouTube. Let me see if this helps. Does that help a little bit? All right, so YouTube, how is it going now? Imagination Transporter. That's the name of this. Imagination Transporter. So YouTube looks good and sounds good. Everybody here just wanted me. And what about Facebook? You guys all good? All right. The lighting is good. Great. Now let's draw that our 4 squares. And we'll start in square number 1. So we'll zoom in on YouTube. We're going to zoom into square number 1 on YouTube right there. And let's get YouTube going here for our first square. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. And then let's get Facebook going. I have to get all these cameras. I'm such a high-tech. I'm a simulcaster. Someone type in woo. Someone type in woo. I am a simulcaster now. So I'm going to zoom in just a bit. Camera's a little bit crooked. Just a little bit. All right. So now we're going to start with 2 of these boxes now. We're going to start with a foreshortened square. Watch this. Put 2 dots straight across from each other. And this is just one way to draw a foreshortened square. I put my finger right here in the middle. I put my finger right in the middle here. And put your finger right in the middle and put a dot above your finger. Put a dot. Now, I peeled an orange this morning and my fingernails are all orange and it's really bothering me. So I'm sorry about that. I see my finger up there and it looks terrible. I have to stop peeling oranges in the morning. I'm sorry about my orange peel fingernails. I'm very self-conscious now. All right, now 2 dots, put a dot right here. I missed my Imagination Station camera crew, Emmy award-winning camera crew. All right, we have our 4 dots. This is a great way to draw a foreshortened circle, a foreshortened circle, a foreshortened circle, foreshortened square. I'm bouncing all over the place here. All right, now I'm going to connect these dots, drawing light just to get at the shape. Middle line, draw the side of the box down. The middle line is going to be a little longer. This is placement. Near things are lower. Near things are lower on the paper. Now, don't go straight across. Watch this. Don't go straight across. Just, you want to take this and I'm going to make it a little bit darker there. Don't go straight across. Go uphill to the right and go uphill to the left. Okay? There we go. And now I'm drawing light here. I'm going to see if I can focus that YouTube just a bit more so you can see it. Now, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to pop this box open. Instead of popping it open on the top, watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put the cardboard wings opening up here. This is when we get a delivery. We open it up. Now, I'm going to open this one up and then this vertical line, but I'm going to kind of taper in give it a little character, a little style. So I'm going to pop that side of the box open. See, here's what we're going to draw. I'm going to draw this guy right here. We're going to draw this box right here. And it's foreshortening means squish and distort. Foreshortening. So I'm going to take this part of the cardboard lid. It's going to flap down here in front. This is the nearest longer. This is size, and this one's shorter back here. That one's a little bit shorter. And then turn the corner. Now watch, see this line here go uphill. All right, so we have that flap. We're going to do all these flaps. Now this flap is going to line up coming down. Remember the drawing compass. Remember those charts that are so handy. This line, I'm just going to keep this line coming down in direction southeast, right? And this side, same idea. So it's a parallel going away. It gets a little bit larger as it comes away from the box because this near things are closer to you. And then I'm going to draw that end, that foreshortener. So there's a flap. Isn't that cool? So we're getting the flaps of the box going. And I'm looking at the comments now. See if am I going too fast? How are you guys doing? You're with me? Look at Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Hello, Diane and Rebecca and Tammy and Karen and Tina. Wonderful. Thank you, Richard, for adding your jazz on Jupiter, Jazz Bunny. Now this, I'm going to put this cardboard side back here. This one is, watch this. It's just a peekaboo. You barely see it back here. See, this one is slanting back. And look at that. You barely see that back side. Isn't that interesting? Overlapping, it covers it up. So let's open the box up here. I'm going to darken it in. This is like defining the camera lens. You push harder and you define it. And I'm going to make that back line, that back of the box, flap pop open. Isn't this cool? And then I'm going to warp, kind of make the box flap look cool, interesting. And then maybe I'll put a couple wrinkles in the box back here. We're going to have a lot of fun with this one, you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun with boxes. Hey, Robert Newstad's with us here. Good to see you. Good to see Robert Newstad, our executive producer and great friend from the Imagination Station, where we won the Emmy. If you guys want to see this show, you can go to Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime. If you guys want to see that show, I don't know if you have Amazon Prime. Some of you might remember The Secret City, that back in the olden days out of Maryland Public Television back in 1985, 86. All right. So what I'm going to do here now, you can see the inside of the box here, see? And if you can just see that back corner, just a peekaboo here, see? There's that back corner back there of the box. You can almost see the back line, but not quite. And now watch this. I'm going to darken that back and really dark underneath here. Shading really is going to help punch out your drawings. Someone type in the word shading. Someone type in the word shading? Hey, look at this. Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey, the transmorgifier. That's right. Calvin and Hobbes. Thank you, Jacqueline. He called his cardboard traveling device the transmorgifier. And we're going to call ours the imagination transporter. We're definitely inspired, taken off from Calvin and Hobbes, Bill Watterson, one of my favorite illustrators of all time. I just love his work. Now I'm going to shade this. So let's have some fun. We're going to draw 4 different boxes today. And you can use your imagination. I'm going to having the light come from the top, coming down here. You can use your imagination and you can put your friends, yourself in the box, flying through space. I'm going to put a shadow on the ground. The shadow, look at these shadow lines, do line up in direction south. Remember that these lines line up in direction southwest. These lines are going in direction southeast. So there's our. I'm going to put a shadow. I'm going to put a shadow behind that little cardboard ledge right there. Isn't this fun? Look at this. It's just calling. It's just beckoning to be a fort. Come, make me into a fort in your living room. Cardboard boxes are the important fundamental building bricks of any great living room fort. Put a shadow back here, and uh, I'm looking up at the comments. I get the greatest comments. Where do we have? Where are we coming from today? I love adding to my list. Tell me your countries you're coming from. These are all the countries we've had visitors join us and draw. If we have any new ones, let me know, and I'll add it to my list. Tell me what state you're from in America. Tell me what your country you're from, and then I'm going to put a shadow along here. Hey, we got the Netherlands back here. Hello, Danielle Declos. Hello, Netherlands. I have you right here. I put you there yesterday, so it's great. Hey, what time is it in the Netherlands right now? Hello, Mississippi. Hello, Walla Walla. Hello, Jeffrey from America. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Put that. All right. I like our box there. It's looking cool. Now for over here, for this one, now let's move on to our other square, and we're gonna draw a box facing the other direction. Okay. So let's flap it up. Let's kind of change the positions. And hello, Pollock Pines, California. It's in the Netherlands. It's 7:20 in the evening. Is it really, Danielle Declos? I'm so glad you're joining me this evening and on YouTube in the Netherlands to draw our hour of pencil power. Ooh, someone type in our hour of pencil power. This is the best way to survive our quarantine with creativity. Now remember, these these hours will be ending June 1st when I start my awesome summer art camp. Boy, I hope you guys all sign up, especially in the Netherlands. You can sign up for a whole week of drawing with me. There's the websites for good for the whole family. Okay. All right, let's. Of course, there's my Draw 3D membership. Thank you, all of you guys. Hey, I just got a membership on. I see it on my phone. Thank you. One of you artists just signed up at the 50% code for 2 years. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Roanne, thank you. She says, "Good morning" on Facebook. I love your class. I'm glad you do. I have your book and going to buy another one. Woo! Thank you. I got a lot of books so you guys can get. Uh, I got the You Can Draw and coming up, the You Can Draw in 30 Seconds book. That's going to be a good one. And you can pre order that one. And I got the Hour Pencil Power book coming up. You can pre order that. The way you pre order the Hour of Pencil Power is you go to my website at markkistler.com and you look for that logo. It's 50% off the book with a personal hand drawn inscription inside. Go to markkistler.com and look for that logo and click Hour Pencil Power. It's going to be such a great book. Let's draw another box here. I'm going to put two dots straight across from each other. Two dots straight across from each other. And then I'm going to put my finger in the middle. And there's the orange peel my thumb again. Boy, am I going to make sure that I don't peel an orange before I come on to a live show. Every day I look up and go, oh my goodness, I keep forgetting not to peel those little. I love oranges for breakfast. So, um, all right. Do you guys like oranges too? Do you guys have orange fingernails too from all the peeling? Look at Joe, draw, 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 30 minutes a day. Look at Robert, shade, shade, shade. Okay, draw the foreshortened square. Foreshortening is distorting the image to make it look 3D. Distorting the image to make it look 3D. And Richard on Facebook says, I've been drawing for kids. Oh, that's wonderful. Good for you, Richard. Come on down here. Middle line's longer. Now we're going to do this. I'm going to take this cool cardboard box, but I'm going to face it on going this way now. See, there's our box. But this time I'm going to open the flap. I'm going to open the flap coming this way. I'm going to kind of bend it up, following that line. So we're going to reverse this flap. And let's instead of having it flap down, I think I'll flip this up. Okay, so we'll change it just a bit. We're going to modify it just a little bit here. And on YouTube, I'm going to pull it out just fix the camera just a little bit. Now it goes up. Now watch this. How many of you are watching on YouTube and Facebook? Any of you? Hey, Dennis Wilson. Thank you. Dennis just called me Commander Mark. He's an old fan of the Secret City TV series back in the late 80s. That is so cool that you are. All right, now follow the guideline. This is longer, this is smaller. That size, things get smaller as they move away from you. And then I'm going to open this one up. So this one, I think I'll take this one and let me see. What if I kind of open it this way? I think I'll kind of make this one kind of tilting back. And now, what would I do if I did this one? This would be interesting, huh? What if I had this one come and open like that? This is kind of cool. We're changing all the angles. See that? So this one, I'm gonna make this cardboard box open like this. Ooh, I love it. We're changing all the little flaps. We're having fun. Now in the next one, we're gonna make these things flying through space. Our imagination transporters. So it's inspired by Calvin and Hobbes. So basically, I was starting like this. But remember, these directions are based on the drawing direction compass. The drawing direction compass. Over here, let's go back here for a second. I want to just talk about this drawing compass again. That's helping us with these directions. Okay, just draw a regular normal compass. Put a dot right here, and just draw a regular normal compass. Water break. We're gonna talk about this a lot. And in fact, I want you guys to get this chart. I want you to go to draw3d.com and I want you to get this free chart, okay? I want you to go to draw3d.com. There's the website right there, draw3d.com. Go to free printables and get that chart and get the 12 Renaissance word chart and get the 99 power pencil levels, okay? I want you to get those charts. And this compass is so helpful in positioning our drawings. So this is going to be a regular compass. Let's go ahead and draw just a regular little compass to make. I want to make this point here. So there's our regular compass, right? We have north, right? We have north, we have south, we have east, and we have west. Now, the positions I use when I'm drawing are northeast, northwest, southwest, and southeast. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this compass and we're going to flop it over. We're going to knock it over. And we're going to draw a foreshortened circle. See that compass? We just took it and we flipped it over. So we squished it. Squish and distort. Remember, 3D really equals squish and distort. Write that down. Squish and distort. Squish and distort. Because what you're doing is you're creating the illusion of depth. 3D equals squish and distort. Put slash, write the illusion. Go ahead and write some notes down. The illusion of near and far. And far. Okay. What you're doing is you're creating, I'll put dot, 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 and I write D, E, P. You're trying to create the illusion of deep, depth. All right, someone type that in. Someone type in depth. D-E-P-T, depth. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. So we took this compass right here and we flopped it over. So we made this foreshortening. So someone type in the word foreshortening. Someone type in the word foreshortening. Because we took the compass and put a dot in the middle. And I'm going to ignore the north and south and east west. But because what I want to do is I want to use this northeast line right here. So watch this. I'm going to take this line right here. I'm going to draw this line. And then I'm going to draw this line. See this? Okay, so you can see how I got these four positions that artists use. So we see this is north, east, right? And this is south, east. These are the four positions that most artists depth. You're right. You're funny, Robert Newstead. Depth. Someone type in depth, and then you can do what Robert did and put a depth. That is funny. Thank you for uh making this funny comment. Northeast. Here's northwest. Okay, and this is southwest. Uh, Robert, not only do I miss the cameramen of the old Secret City and the Imagination Station TV shows, but you know what I miss? I miss my executive producer, Robert Newstead, giving me tips and encouraging me in a little tiny microphone and little speaker in my ear. Was called a what was it called? An IPF, Robert? Was that right? But he used to talk to me during the shows of the Imagination Station and remind me of things that keep me on track because squirrel, I have a tendency to get distracted. Squirrel, and he would help keep me focused during the drawing lesson and remind me of things. So Robert Newstead, thank you for being the next best thing is having you in the text box with me. So thanks. Um, that is right. IFB. That's right. Thank you, Robert. IFB, that little ear device. All right. So this is the drawing direction compass. I'm going to even write it here. The drawing direction compass. And this is a very handy compass. Drawing direction compass. That's a very handy tool right there. North, west, northeast, southwest, and southeast. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that wonderful? All right, guys, give me a 1 through 10. How are you guys keeping up with me here? How are you keeping up with me? You doing good? All righty. I'm looking around here. Okay, well, Jacqueline gives me a 10. Jeffrey says squirrel. Jacqueline wrote deptha. That is funny. All right, so there's our flat. This is flat, and this is 3D. You get this? Okay, so this is flat. This is 2D, right? Two-dimensional. I'm going to put an arrow. All right, so this is flat. This is two-dimensional. All right, and this one is a 3D. 3D right here. This one is the third. It has we flopped it over, so we created the 3D. Remember, we have length, width, and depth. So that is our whole goal with these hour pencil powers is to give you the confidence and the skill to take any idea, any wonderful, random, crazy, cool idea you have in your imagination and to make it 3D on the paper to transfer it. Your window, your paper is your monitor, your brain computer, right? And your paper is your monitor. Your TV, your paper is going to transfer all these wonderful images in your imagination onto the paper. Kind of the same philosophy as what we're doing on the Saturday noons with the NASA Artemis team. The scientists who create these rockets and these adventures that like we did the Orion spacecraft, and we're doing the space launch system this Saturday at noon. Okay, 2 days at noon on YouTube, and I think we're gonna do it Facebook too. I think we're gonna do it simultaneously. But the whole point of these programs of these how to draw lessons is to show you is to illustrate how artists are conveying the technical and the engineering and all these scientific ideas visually in wonderful pictures that could really translate the sense of adventure and awe and splendor of space travel and the incredible challenge involved with space travel. I'm just so excited. 2024, we're going back to the moon with the first woman and the next man. It's very exciting. All right, so the sun's up here. Let's go ahead and add the shading. So this one's going to be really dark under here. So let's add the shading here. You guys having fun with the boxes? And then down below, we're gonna have boxes flying every which way. It's gonna be crazy cool. All right, so it's nice and dark here, and we're gonna get it lighter as it comes down, lighter and lighter. All right, so we got a nice little blended value there. See this? Now, since the sun's behind us, I'm going to go ahead and shade all the surfaces that are facing away. So this one's faces away from the sun. Go ahead and put a value here. We're shading it. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll put like a shadow just on the front ledge. Definitely. Definitely want to put a dark shadow underneath here. I know that this is on the sunny side, but I always like to put just a little bit of a shadow to put that box on the ground. Isn't that fun? And you just keep working it. If you feel like it needs a little bit more darkness, I think this one needs a little more darkness, a little more up here. And then definitely along the cardboard lip, I'm going to put a little shadow. Now the shadow, remember, look at this. This shadow right here is coming down in direction southwest, right? The same as the other one. All right, I'm looking at the comments. Any new comments here? Uh, we have Panzina. Hello, Panzina. How are you doing? Good to see you. Great, guys. And thank you guys for always when you're making the comments. Remember, I'm trying to keep this real turbo family friendly G rated. So thanks for making it all appropriate. Uh, wonderful. North and South, they want a story. Well, let's see. Let's see if I have time for a story. I sure appreciate that you like. You know what? I'm going to put a lot of these stories. I'm going to put a lot of these stories in my Hour of Pencil Power book that you guys might enjoy that. And I appreciate. I got some of you guys to pre-order. Remember, if you want to order that book, The Hour of Pencil Power: Surviving COVID Quarantine with Creativity, go to my website. And while you're there, I want you to subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Instagram, okay? You can watch Robert Newstead and my TV show on Amazon Prime, The Imagination Station. And remember, if you want to sign up for an amazing family membership, I have 500 lessons on draw3d.com. Hope you sign up. If you wanted to get that book, pre-order it, go to my website, markkistler.com, and look for that logo. It's half off, okay? All right, guys. All right, all of you summer art camp attendees, I'm hoping every one of you guys transfers, that signs up for my summer art camps coming up. I have whole week this summer geared for your time zone, just a whole week geared for your. Hey, wonderful. All right, let's go to the next square. Now, this one's going to be really funky. Where's my sketch on this one? I had a little funny sketch, and of course when I want to see it. There it is, my preliminary sketch. I got it. I want to draw I'm going to do something really crazy with this one here. I think you're going to like this. So this one, I want to have in this square. I want to have a box swooping down over here, coming up over here. Okay, we're just gonna do the action line. So I'm gonna put some kind of a box right here. So this will be the box area here. All right, kind of shape it in here. And then now I'm gonna have another box swooping over here, and another box will be over here. Okay, so this will be that box area here. All right, I'm just scribbling. I'm kind of shaping it where that box will be there, and this box is going to be coming up. So it's going to be pretty big, and I might have. I don't know if I'll have one coming right up in the middle. Maybe I'll have. Maybe I should have another one. Maybe I'll start with those two and have one in the middle. Maybe should I have one coming straight at us? Ooh, that'll be interesting. What if I had a box that was just going straight at us? Ooh, this will be kind of cool. Let's see how let's see how this will work out here. All right. All right, so I'm going to have three boxes. I'm going to have one box flying above us, one box swooping over to the left, and one box swooping over to the right. Now, this is actually a drawing from day 67 of this one book that I have. Is called 199 Days of Drawing. And I was trying. You know what's funny is I have all these books, and I had them all out to. Oh, here it is. It's sitting right in front of me. I don't know if you guys seen this book right here, and got some of you who I have like 4 or 5 of you that are waiting. I'm going to get these shipped next week. I'm going to figure out a way that I don't have to go to the post office. But we got our next group to ship out. 199 days of drawing. This is really cool. And so on page 67, day 67 is this box. We're going to do a little repeat here. It's going to be cool. This is definitely inspired by Calvin and Hobbes artist Bill Watterson. So I'm going to put a foreshortened square, kind of a slanting foreshortened square here. So I'm going to put the 2 dots, and then right down the middle, I'll put a dot above and below the middle. So I'm going to draw this foreshortened square. There's a foreshortened square, and then I'm gonna have this draw the box. There's our box, and it's kind of slanting away. See, so the middle line's longer. That's placement and size. Near things are lower, and you slant the top. See, it's above our eye level, so we're going to draw a little different points of perspective. So that's one box. So Roanne's watching both YouTube and Facebook. Which one do you think looks video stronger? Which one is a stronger video? So this one, we're going to have this guy swooping up. I think I'm going to change. I think I'm going to change this direction just a bit. I want to have it come like this. And then I'm going to have this guy kind of slanting this way. So I'll put a dot here and a dot here. And then right down the middle, I'm going to draw. See, I draw my angle of the box. And then I'm going to draw that foreshortened square. It's very, very important. So I'm going to draw the box, the middle line. Remember, the middle line is going to be longer. See, so this box is going to be swooping in that direction. Looking cool. And this box is going to be taken off. And I don't know. Let me just see if I can work on that foreshortened square just a bit more. I'm gonna pull it out just a bit. I wasn't quite. See, that's why we use an eraser. If we're not happy with it, you can keep adjusting it. So this box is swooping in that direction. We're gonna have people up there writing it. I'm not sure who I'm gonna have in the box. And hey, Richard, good news for you. Richard, you've been so patient and you are relentless in reminding me. I love you, buddy. I love your enthusiasm. It wouldn't be that, Richard. You are so cool. You are so patient, and you're so good at reminding me. I love you. Uh, Monday, I'm committed now. And Richard, this is so cool. You only had to remind me like 12 times. I am so lame at shipping. Thank you, guys. I am. It is not my strong point, but I'm gonna organize it. I've been a little bit uh I guess you call it, I've been procrastinating a lot, because I'm not going to be going to the post office. So I'm trying to figure out, and of course, you've been able to do this for 10 years. I just discovered it. You can actually go online and you can put the weight on it, and you can print up your own label, and then I put it in a bucket out by the mailbox, and the postman will pick it up. So I have no excuses now, no excuses. And when you get your book, you guys, it's because of Richard's persistence. So thank you, Richard. Richard, your relentless enthusiasm has inspired me to send out, like, I have 6 super important uh, people to get books to, and you're one of them. All right, so here's this box. You see this box right here? Robert knows about that. It takes me forever to send him his videotapes and stuff. All right, now, so we have this box coming right at us. It's going to be awesome. We're going to put all kinds of billowing clouds and smoke. All right, now let's put the flaps. This flap's coming down here. This flap's coming down here. It's longer at front. It gets smaller in the back. I'm going to draw someone here is leaning out. Is leaning out. You see their eyes. You see their hair. Big giant smile. And I'm going to put their hands. I'm going to put their little hands here holding on to the front. All right, so then, now this flap comes out in front. And I'm going to have someone right here. And there's their nose, and there's their big giant smile. And there's their hands and their neck. And you're going to see they're just going to be, yahoo! There's your hair pulling back. This is going to be really cool, you guys. And on this one, let's draw this flap coming down here. Look at these guys. This is the like, what do they call the Navy? The Blue Angels. And then they have all those flying, those pilots that do all the fancy flight. There's a couple groups of them. There's the Blue Angels, and give me another. There's another name, another incredible, talented group of pilots. Yay, Richard! You get your zany fish drawing. That's right, there, Mister. The red something. Krishna is the red something. I can't remember. I just know that they're awfully. I used to watch these different groups down in San Diego at Miramar Air Force Base. The Thunderbirds. Here, let's draw this fellow here. There's and then all happy. Woo! Actually, you'd be looking up, so you'd see that you would see the top of their mouth, right? So you're gonna see that? You see the top of their mouth there. And look at this. Okay, wait, this is going to be the pilot Rowan. This is Rowan. Rowan, you're the Thunderbird captain here. Here's your hair flowing in the wind. And then here, draw. Now Rowan, she's like raising her hands saying, Yahoo! Yahoo! So there's Rowan. You guys love this? Isn't this cool? So just take your time, you shape it in, you position it, and you get the details here. Look great. We still have look at that. We still have 50 people between the two platforms. Times 3, right? Because we have about 3 viewers per login. So about 150 people drawing today with us live. I love it. Hey, share this drawing lesson with your friends in your creative tribe, would you guys? I want to get 1,000 families drawing with each webcast. So far, between all the almost 60 of our hour of Pencil Power webcast, so far we've had somewhere between 71,000 viewers and like 90, almost to 100,000 of all the platforms and all the viewers. It's just so awesome. It's so awesome. Remember, Diane, we were talking about our goal. We want to get 1 million artists, 1 million families drawing with these. Well, we're going to keep these posted. And over the course of time, I bet we will get 1 million people watching the postings and the recordings. I hope you guys are loving these as much as I'm love putting it up for you, because you're the reason we do this. Me, Mario, and I. You artists, you enthusiastic students. You guys are the reason for the webcast. And I appreciate you coming on, logging on with me and drawing. Sure has fun. Sure gives me purpose to draw every day. Look at our little guy. Look at that, Rowan. There you are. Woo, Rowan. You're like this cool, crazy pilot. There's Rowan. Now we're going to shade it. The sun's coming from the top right, so I'm going to for sure shade under here. A little value. And definitely I want to shade underneath the flap here. Underneath the flap. I think I'm going to pull the shadow down. So you just keep working it and just start light. See, this is the key. The key to this is you start light and you just go layer upon layer. See, you just layer it, layer it, layer it, layer it. How am I doing over there on YouTube? Let me darken that in just a bit. I'm going to move the YouTube camera out so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. All right, now this one, I think I'm just going to put a big happy smile on this guy. And then have this hair. blowing back here. Look at this guy's just having so much fun. Woo! Look at that. You're flying, you're soaring. Then there's your hands holding on. There's your little fingers holding on. Do you love it? Then you draw the flap. Then we draw the box under there. Look at that. It's like 1 point perspective all over again, right? So then we got these other flaps are, you can see this flap coming out, right? So I'm going to draw that flap coming out. And I think right here, I think I'm going to have this flap. I think I'm going to put that flap up like that. So this flaps down and this flaps up. And then I'll clean it up. Clean up those extra lines. Isn't that cool? Woohoo! Now underneath here, I'll put some shading. I can't believe that we're almost done with the hour. I haven't even got into the smoke. You guys are you having fun? I sure enjoy this noodling and doodling. Noodling and doodling. Looking cool. I'm loving it, guys. Loving it, loving it. So the sun's up high. So you know what? I'm going to shade underneath here since this is away from the sun. It's underneath. It's flying right over your head, right? All right, there you go. Our Calvin and Hobbes inspired, Bill Watterson inspired imagination transporters who just take their cardboard box and they're turning them into vehicles, into vessels they can soar all over. And then Garfield, Richard sharing a story about Garfield used a box in his cartoon called Boxophone. That's fun. All right, so now I'm going to spend a few minutes to darken this one in, and let's see what's going on here. All right, looking good, you guys. Looking good. I got to check something real quick. All right. Okay, back to work. Back to our drawing. I'm gonna draw this guy's eyes, and he's kind of looking down, right? So that's why you can see his mouth going that way. These guys are looking up. Whoa! There's his hair. Do you guys like this lesson? The imagination transportation. Our cardboard box journey. And you kind of give the little Ed some flares, little character, a little bit of style. Now, you guys are going to be developing your own style. At first, your style is going to look, like mine. You're going to be transferring all this information and you're just copying me and you're learning my style. But as you get more confident, you practice, you're going to branch out on your own, add your own ideas, your own extras. You're going to take maybe this cardboard idea and create your own flying spacecraft. And you're going to develop your own drawings, your own ideas. It's such a wonderful process. It's a wonderful journey, a journey of discovery. Ooh, the journey of discovery, the journey of your imagination. I'm trying to, okay, this is on YouTube. Ooh, this is on Facebook. Ooh, I have to have different angles for my props. You can put different people. You can put 3 or 4 folks up in your flight deck if you want, okay? Up here, look at I'm gonna put like a whole bunch of folks in this one. Look at these guys. These guys are all leaning. I'll add more detail. I'm gonna put more people in these. Look at this guys. And this guy's gonna be looking this way. He's looking down. Whoa! I'll see. I'll add I'm going to add these. I'll add more detail to these folks later on afterwards. Well, I'm not going to have time to finish it like I did, but I will finish it eventually, just like I promised you. I finally finished this one. I'll be posting this one today. You guys see these? These are pretty cool. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing here. All right, so this is the. This was last week. We did the eyes have it. Finally finished it. This was our the jazz on Jupiter lesson. This one was took me a while to finish. And then here is our uh the tall tales. Okay. Now remember, coming up this Saturday. This Saturday, we're gonna do our this was episode 1 of our artist drawing with artist Jack Moore from NASA and NASA educator Patricia Moore. And we had John Streeter, a animator from NASA, who actually did the animation on the Orion NASA spacecraft. Now, this Saturday at noon on Facebook, we're gonna do it Facebook and on YouTube live together. All right. I hope you guys. I hope. Oh, I hope you watch it. I hope you watch it. It's going to be Saturday at noon. I believe it's going to be live simulcast both on Facebook and YouTube. We're trying to work that out. We're going to be drawing this awesome rocket. This is the most powerful rocket to ever lift off from the planet Earth's surface. It's going to be such a cool rocket, and I promise I won't peel an orange before I come on, so my fingers won't look all orange peely. Okay, that's just so bad. All right, so how you doing there, Mr. Mario? Mario's back in the room, you guys. Mario's back in the house. Did you already talk to Miss Jarvis? That's so awesome. I saw you down there. You were looking at the pile of clothes and wondering if you're going to fold them or not, huh? Yeah, that's awesome. All right, but we have just enough time. Let me see. Got about 6 minutes. So I want to draw. I want to draw the cloud around this guy. I'm going to draw this big, giant, poofy cloud around this, and then this guy's coming down here. So I'll draw a cloud around this guy too, right here. He's swooping in, and this guy, you can see this big cloud. These guys, I guess I'm going to make this tail come around longer so you can see. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. When I'm drawing a cloud, I think of a sphere, and I put other spheres of cotton balls, right? So I put a few, and I'm drawing the top edges. See, I'm drawing the top edges of this bagel. It's going to be. I'm drawing this, this rushing jet propulsion, and I'm going to draw the inside, and then I'm going to draw the outside big and some small, and a variety. The variation's so important. You put some big and some small, okay? And then we'll have now this fellow is going to be in front of everything. So as this guy comes up, right here, I'm going to draw a big giant cloud right here. So this is going to be the big guy. This guy's going to be in front. Well, he's tucked behind that one. But look, it's so big it went off the paper. And I'm not going to squint. I'm going to go and cut off part of it, because if it goes off the paper, it goes off the paper. Don't squish it in there, because it'll look like you squished it in there. So this one went out of the camera lens. So then I'm going to draw the inside of these, some big and some small. See the inside of the circle. Think of circles. See, now we draw the outside of the circle. Some big, some small, variety. Some big, some small. And we draw the rocket, the jet propulsion. Now the rocket jet is look at. I bet. Look at. I bet they all go through here, huh? Here, I'm going to do something. I'm going to make the rocket, all the rocket jets. Ooh, this is interesting. This will be cool. I'm going to make them all overlap here. So this one comes in here. Oh, this will be cool. That one goes through. Look at it. They're all going to go inside this big cloud here. This will be cool. And then this one comes in here. So you see, I got to make this. This eraser is not. I think it's time for me to give this one a rest in the erasers in the sky. All right, I'm going to draw the inside here. And oh, Mario gave me another eraser that works better. Ooh, that's much nice. Thank you, Mario. Mario, you're my wonderful assistant. Hey, Mario, give me your Green Monster logo and your Green Monster. You guys got to check this out. My son, we're going to show you. We just took my our exercise room and turned into his Mario's vacuum gallery of his like 20 something vacuums. Mario has his own business called Green Monster Lawn Care and Housekeeping. He does car washing and power washing, and he donates his time to so many people, and he raises his funds through Mighty Mario's Dream. If you want to read more about my son Mario, you got his stories right there. It's so cool, Mario. You're my hero, man. And uh, I'm going to keep adding a little more detail, just a little more here. I want to make that cloud bigger. I got my headset on. What now? On the cloud have vacuum aiming it and can vacuum the cloud. Ah, Mario wants to put a cloud. Ooh, that's a neat idea, Mario. Cloud vacuum. Ooh, and I'm gonna put a row of clouds back here. I'm gonna put a row of clouds down here, and so this one you can see this one curving up. And here I'm gonna draw this coming out of a row of clouds. And it comes out like this. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this so far? Isn't that cool, Mario? All right. Oh, and then I'll post this finished picture. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna put shading. When you clean it up and you add the shading to it and the darker details, oh, it's gonna be cool. So I'll probably spend another hour on this, maybe another half hour. You know what? I'll do this live later on tonight. I'll call it my chill and draw, and I'll take my time and I'll add more detail to the shading. That'll be tonight. If you guys want to join me tonight later on this afternoon, I've got like 12 things I got to do today. And one of them is get Richard's book packed up, Richard, with your zany birds, with your cool eclectic birds drawing. All right, Andrew, Mario says good. Yeah, go ahead. And Andrew says, good man, Mario. Oh, you want to show me this? Oh, let me show him. Hey, guys, look at this. Look at, you want to do this tonight when we go? Yes, I'll give him that. I'll give him that in his book. Oh, look at that. I'll give him that. If you guys make a contribution to Mario's GoFundMe, he just said that he would give you this drawing he did right here. Isn't that cool, Mario? Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Hey, anybody goes crazy? Anybody want to do a $75 donation to Mario's GoFundMe? Look at that. He does good work. He's raised almost $5,000, Mario, for all of your equipment, your vacuums and your cleaners, and your lawnmowers and your power washer and your blower. Draw3d.com. Thank you, Russell. Now, Russell's saying, I was assigned to teach art to my students in China. We are still doing online lessons. I taught them how to draw 3D drawing cubes. I also told them to check out draw3d.com. Well, thank you. That's where I'm getting a lot of my kids from over in China drawing. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Well, guys, thank you so much we have our cats here. I have Mario in the room, and I have both cats. I had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Today was a good day. You got to embrace the day. The days that you are feeling great. And Mario will do a vacuum drawing later on this afternoon. Right now, he's got to go get it with. Did you already eat your breakfast? Yeah. Okay, so Mario's gonna lunch. We're late risers around here, but we'll you have about 20 minutes to tell your high school teacher, right? Yeah. All right, guys, we love you. Stay creative, stay positive, stay patient. Thanks again to Diane Kelly for all your help out there. And we love you guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. And also Saturday, remember Saturday, NASA, we're going to draw the Artemis SLS. We're going to draw the Space Launch System. Oh, tomorrow's Friday, so it's 2 days from now. All right, guys, see ya. And I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Bye.